You gonna say when he walks in?
Well, yeah, I guess like I was kind of thinking it would be a bit of a scene, but it's kind of hard without everybody here. But I guess like when he comes through the door, it's probably surprising to people, but he looks pretty much the same. He seems a bit better groomed than he usually is. He's got his beard is sort of tied into a thick, sort of fairly tidy braid. But what would be most noticeable to the group is that for the first time since you've met him, he's actually wearing armor. He's got a helm tucked under his arm, and he's got this sort of like fairly heavy steel kind of breastplate, gray steel breastplate with pauldrons and like some chain down to his arms. His legs aren't armored, but he has this sort of armor on the upper part of his body. But if you looked really close, you'd see some like fairly thick burlappy material sticking out underneath. So he probably still has his burlap shirt on.
That he's sewn so many times.
That's right. So he sort of comes in and he's like looks around, he sees the group, and he starts looking at everybody. Would Mastig and Naivara still be there?
They'd probably be
No.
gone already.
All right, so for people that are watching, since we're streaming now, Kyle is supposed to be here. We don't know where Kyle is. Nathan is going to be here later, and Dwayne and Chrissy are not going to be here tonight. However, Steve is back from his honeymoon. Welcome back, Steve. And so kind of how we decided to deal with this last week, and I don't know if this was on the stream, is Dwayne had just found a necklace of prayer beads, and one of those beads allows him to cast Planar Ally. So he casts a spell, Planar Ally. He asks Clangeddin for help. Clangeddin sends an angel, a Deva, to help out. His name is Andriel. And if you want to know exactly what happened, you can go to our Google Plus group, and I did like kind of a write-up of everything that happened. But he basically shows up and says that he's going to help you guys out. And his price is he is taking Mastig and Naivara with him to do something for him. He doesn't say what. And he leaves with them, and then a few minutes later, he comes and brings Uthgrim. And Uthgrim is just kind of flying with him, like kind of Peter Pan style. And he flies you right to here and drops you off here in this courtyard and tells you, that your friends are through the door there.
So Uthgrim kind of like, as he's flying, he's been scoping out the scene, and he sees this fight happening outside. And he doesn't know any of the background to why this is all happening, but he knows that his friends are there and that his friends probably need him. So he doesn't waste any time. He's not gonna make a grand entrance. He's just gonna kind of push the door open and step right on through.
There actually is no door there.
Oh.
Yeah, it was blown to pieces. Yeah.
So he just looks at the wreckage and kind of just shakes his head and clearly this is no surprise the group is through here. So he just kind of like steps like over the wreckage and kind of like wanders his way in and just starts looking around. And I don't know if it would have been captured on the stream, but up to now, like Uthgrim's never worn armor, but now when he comes through, he's wearing armor. He's got sort of like a dark gray sort of heavy steel chest, like breastplate and pauldrons and some chain coming down like partly down his arms. But he doesn't have any leg armor, so it's half plate is what it is. Awesome. And but he's got his burlap kind of shirt on underneath. You can still see it poking out. So he comes through and he looks around, and I guess the first person he would see would be Uriel standing here. I think this. Oh no, is that?
Yeah, that'd be me.
Oh, well, Tyvl's right there, so he sees Tyvl. So he just kind of like nods to Tyvl. Tyvl, you look well. And he starts looking around for the others, and he sees Uriel, and he sort of goes over to Uriel and does like the arm clasp, like almost like forearm to hand, and like clasps him, and then pulls him in for a hug. And then he looks down his hand, and he says, "We'll need to explain that later. Steve's still alive. Let's keep you that way. Hey, lad." And slaps him kind of like overly hard on the arm and kind of startles him a little bit. And he keeps looking around, and then he sees Thurin, and his smile kind of fades a little bit. And he goes over to him a little bit more solemnly than before, and he says, "My friend, when we last saw one another, we were at odds, nearly came to blows. It's my hope that we never reach that point again, for both our sakes."
Thurin just nods and says, "Yes, I don't know what came over me."
Perhaps we can speak about that later. That sort of fury does not do you any credit, and I'd be greatly troubled should it consume you again.
So, Steve, when you were arriving and you kind of flew over this place, you saw it over in this area to the kind of top left of the map. There was this huge battle going on. You could see by torchlight, lizard folk and bullywugs just going at it. And when you came into this keep and you flew into this courtyard, the floors are just littered with dead bullywugs. And here and there you see a dead lizard folk, but mostly it's dead bullywugs. And when you come into this is like a great hall, this room you're in right now. There are the half of the room that you guys are in looks pretty all right. There are these long tables with benches. They're just laden with all this loot. You do see some dead cultists here and there. However, in the other half of the room, all of the tables have been blown to smithereens. They look
scorched.
partially burned, and there are dead cultists and some dead guard drakes laying all over the place. Quite a bit of carnage.
But during
Keeping up with your skills, hey lads.
Thurin's gonna tell him that the lizard folk are on our side and the bullywugs are not.
Oh yeah, that's a good thing to tell him.
So idea. The bullywugs, those are those frog-looking things.
Yeah.
Yeah, the things that are so squishy to hit.
Well, I have to just hit them twice as hard, eh?
So I'm just wondering what Uthgrim's gonna say when he sees what'd you say, looked like tentacles off the rapier?
Yeah, so Thurin has this rapier that seems to be made of some strange black metal that seems to suck in the light, and it has like this very ornate basket hilt that's shaped like tentacles, and they actually seem to be moving, like kind of writhing around.
I think for now Uthgrim would kind of see it and kind of eye it a little bit warily, but I guess at this point there's sort of greater concerns. Obviously, we're in the middle of a war zone, and down a couple of people, so he's more concerned with like what's happening next, like what the game plan is basically. So I think he would just ask the guys that are left. So what's happening?
We have three things. We have three things that we need to do. Kill the bullywug leader, which I can't remember his name because I didn't write this stuff down.
Spattergoo.
Rezmir is here.
That bastard.
And the leader of the keep is here. Those are our three targets.
So the plan is just to find them and kill them. Pretty simple.
And there is also a portal in the basement that we're pretty sure that's where all the loot is going.
Not quite sure what a portal is, but
Thurin has no clue either. He just is repeating what it is because he's never seen one.
I like that.
He's just like, you got me on what it is. Apparently they're putting things in it.
I was about to say if only Naivara was here, but now that sounds a bit lewd. God. Okay.
So now,
well, I'll follow your lead.
I think we should ask Snapjaw if he knows where any of the leaders are, or where they would be at the moment.
Okay. So, well, you guys already found Resmir's like chambers, if you remember that, and so he thought she would have been there. As far as Spattergoo, he is probably in the dungeon. The bullywugs spend a lot of time down there. They breed giant frogs down there.
The stupid giant frogs.
And so he's probably down there.
All right.
And as far as Born Grey, he has no idea. He's actually surprised you guys haven't run into him yet. He thought he would have been fighting with the cultists.
His name is Born Grey, was it?
Born Grey.
Born Grey. Okay. Do we know what his deal is? Like, what's he all about?
All you really know is that he's an elf, and
he's the leader of the keep.
Yeah, he's under Resmir. He's the highest ranking cultist here. So he's kind of in charge of the keep.
Which one do you think we should go for first, Uthgrim?
I'm not sure. It sounds to me like perhaps if we can cut off the head of the snake, if as it were, and find Resmir, that might be the best. But it sounds like you found his chambers and haven't located him. So perhaps the one we know, or at least we have a sense of where they might be. That's the easiest thing. Probably
the basement. So I think that's where we should head first.
Now, I will give you guys a hint.
Yay!
Because there's just two of you, I would wait to go underground until there are more people here. I will tell you that. So you might want to continue exploring the keep up here. There's still, I think at least, there's still the main keep you guys haven't checked out, and a couple of the towers you haven't checked out.
That's our level 2 of danger zone. Like,
yeah.
I wouldn't go down there if I.
Yeah. And actually, since Uriel and Tyvl are, I don't know, playing patty cake or something, and don't seem to be much use to you guys right now, Snapjaw can say, you know, there's probably quite a bit of resistance in the dungeon. There's probably still a lot of bullywugs down there. So he recommends being careful if you're going to go below ground.
All right, so
good advice.
Let us explore up here a little bit.
All right. Perhaps,
until our party members recuperate or whatever they're doing.
So Uthgrim would sort of look at the, I won't say door because it's not really a door anymore, but through the wreckage you just stepped through, and he'd point out here at this door and say, "Oh, what's in there, Thurin? Have you been in there yet?"
We have not, but Snapjaw might know.
That's the main keep.
Perhaps we should go in there, see if there's any enemies to be found.
Let's.
Okay.
And he pulls out both of his rapiers. Says, "We must be ready for anything."
That's good advice. So he'd walk over to the door, I guess, wait for his allies to join him. The unusually mute Tyvl and Uriel. He's actually a bit like put off. It's kind of strange that he came back and they just, it's almost like they didn't react. It's like, oh,
maybe they're taking a nap. I don't know.
Yeah,
they could be.
All right, so this is room U.
U. I don't like the letter U.
Yeah, and one of the listeners makes a good point. Also, the dragon wants Born Grey dead. Because Born Grey basically wants to make this his base of operations, and the dragon does not want these cultists here anymore. So if Born Grey is left alive, he will just dig in here and get more forces and stuff.
So and Uthgrim probably would have asked this before he started moving. Not that he's one to complain too much about, you know, who he works for, but why are we working for a black dragon again?
Because we would all be dead right now if we didn't.
Okay.
He is the one that bit off Uriel's hand.
Okay.
Because he tried to touch it.
Dumb move. Yep.
Classic Uriel, right?
Yeah, totally.
Pretty much, yeah.
But the reason that the dragon would have killed us is Uriel again, out of nothing, shot a firebolt and at a direct sound. The dragon was invisible. Hit the dragon. The dragon got pissed. Half of us hid while he just kind of walked up to it and tried to touch it. And that's basically how we... And he's resisting the cultists as well, so we decided to join up with him.
Oh, I see. Okay. So he's not a fan of the cultists.
No, not at all.
Okay. And is this purely because they happen to be like kind of taking up residence in his swamp, or
that's all of it?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
he wants his book. It's a black book and a crown.
black book with all the female dragons' phone numbers in it?
That's right.
I don't know. Yeah.
All the hotties are in there.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, fair enough. So it's kind of like a relationship of convenience then,
We help him, he helps us.
by
Type
mostly
deal,
not killing us.
basically.
You know, okay, I'll take it.
So
All right.
what's in this room?
Sorry, I
All right.
interrupted that.
No worries. So the entrance to the main keep here is raised 3 steps above the level of the inner ward. A stout wooden door in good repair bars it, but the door is not locked, so you open it easily. And this front chamber is a small version of the great hall you guys were just in, with a few tables and benches that are seldom used. There are spiral stairs leading up to the second floor, and there's also another door.
I say we check this door first, clear out this floor, and then head up.
Smart. So Uthgrim will go in cautiously, kind of, like a bit low to the ground with his shield up and his sword out, and just kind of scanning around as he moves across the room to the other door,
Okay.
trying to keep an eye out for enemies more than anything.
Using Dwayne's polygon reveal.
He loves that thing.
There we go. Okay, so this is 2 rooms. Let's see. So these are 2 basically like bedrooms. Each room has a bed. One of the beds has obviously not been used in some time. The other bed in the other room, although it's made, you can tell someone slept in it fairly recently. At the foot of the bed is a box of silver inlaid redwood, and it has a nice shiny lock on it.
Uthgrim will start by looking underneath the bed because he knows that's where cowards hide.
There is nothing underneath the bed.
Thought maybe you'd find this elf down there.
What's that supposed to mean?
You know what it means. Elves are cowardly.
I beg to differ.
Well, not all elves, of course. Naivara is very brave.
Third would like to check for traps around the chest,
Okay, make a investigation roll.
which is not his forte.
You're not going to get much help from here.
Well, I got a -1 to investigation. Oh, a 2. I
Okay.
find nothing.
You do not see any traps. This looks safe as safe can be.
Let's try to pick it.
Okay, that will be.
Depending on what the DC is, will depend on if I have to roll or not. If it's a 10, even if I roll a 1, I'll have a 10.
Yep, you need to roll.
All right. 12.
Okay. And that has your proficiency bonus, right?
That's up with a +9.
Wow. Let's see.
Bam, trap.
Yeah. You actually do not open it with that roll. However, you do fiddling with it. You do set off the trap. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, that is his forte. So dex save.
And actually, you're in.
Yeah, whatever square I should be in, wherever the chest is at. Save. 11.
Okay. You have failed, sir. A jet of acid sprays out of the lock.
Let me guess, now a con save.
No, you're just gonna take some damage. You take 11 acid damage.
Not too bad.
As this starts like burning into your chest. It almost hit you in the face.
Not his beautiful face.
Too bad I'm not level 7 yet. I would have had advantage on that.
And the following round, the acid continues to burn into you for another 17 acid damage.
I love that you just got to throw that in at the end. Oh, by the way, also 17.
How many rounds does this last for?
That's it. That's it. It's depleted itself at this point.
He's still up.
Whoa, that messed you up pretty bad. Wow. You're like, oh!
Uthgrim will rush over.
He's just
he
like
rushes over. He grabs like some of the blankets to like try and use that to like get this acid off.
Okay.
Thurin
cool.
just shakes his head, just like, why do I suck at finding traps? And they just gonna be like,
perhaps we should.
He's gonna look around and make sure it's completely depleted before he tries opening this thing again.
It seems to be.
Seems to be.
Make another investigation roll.
Perhaps we should wake up Tyvl.
Investigation. A 2.
Wow. You're pretty sure it's... In fact, you don't even see any sign that there ever was a trap. Maybe you imagined it, but the pain is so real. Would you like to try to pick the lock again?
Yeah, his background is gonna say, I want whatever's in this chest.
Okay.
Being the thief he is.
That's right.
Wow, that's a bad roll.
Man, your rolls tonight have been absolutely horrible.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna stop using the macros on the character sheet.
Perhaps a different approach, Thurin. And he like pulls out a hand axe from his belt and starts walking over towards the very beautiful red silver inscribed chest.
Thurin says, wait. One more try.
Okay. Just don't hurt yourself.
I've already hurt myself.
The upside is that you're getting all the bad rolls out of the system.
That's right. That's
how you gotta look at it.
22.
Oh, there you go.
I stopped using the character sheet.
If you would have rolled that to begin with, you wouldn't have even set off the trap.
I believe it.
You know. But you do open the box, and
Thurin's gonna keep the lock because he thinks he likes it. But what do we find?
Hang on.
You find acid in your face again.
Yeah, right. Okay. You find a small book.
Small book.
Well, I mean, it's a regular size book, but it's not very thick. A thin book, I guess I should say.
He'd pick it up and kind of ponder the outside and see if it says anything.
No, not on the outside. It has some what look to be maybe magical runes on it, or at the very least, they're symbols you don't recognize or understand.
Should we open it, Uthgrim?
I don't know.
Like,
Where's Naivara for this sort of thing?
I haven't even seen her. She just disappeared when you showed up.
Well, I guess perhaps thumb through it.
All right, he's gonna open up and see if he can read it.
Okay, well, the first page you can read, you see a name written in it, Asbara Jos, whom you know. You know this guy.
He was the guy on the caravan trip, right?
Yeah. The kind of
God,
scary guy.
sorcerer.
Okay.
He talked like this.
I remember him.
Yeah, he sounded super ominous.
Yeah,
like
and when you flip through the books, you can't really make heads or tails of it, but it looks to you like it very well could be like a wizard's spell book.
He will put it in his pack and save it for Uriel.
Okay, yeah, you see like magical writings and diagrams and stuff. And
he's gonna be like, this could come in handy.
What does it say?
It looks like, well, the first page says Asbara. How you spell that last name?
Jos
Jos
or Joss, however you want to
the
say
guy that we met on the caravan that was with the cultists. I think this may be his spell book.
Yes, Uriel no doubt want to have a look at that.
So Thurin will put it in his pack.
We haven't seen Asbara Joe since the initial caravan, right?
Correct. Yeah, you haven't
And how
seen him.
bad is he looking? How many health potions do I got? Let's see. Oh, I got plenty still. He's gonna drink a healing potion. 2d4 plus 2.
Yep.
He's feeling a little bit refreshed, but he's still, like, his armor's still corroded. Just like, I hate acid.
Oh, there's Nathan. All right, so you have the stairs going up still in the other room, but that's pretty much all that's in these rooms. Hey, Nathan.
Hey.
Put Nathan over here. Are you going to drink another potion there? Or are you going to see if the druid will heal you?
Hello, hello.
Hello.
Hey.
I could use a heal, Tyvl.
Get to work. Hey, Nathan, do you have a way to get a hold of Kyle?
Yeah,
Other
only
than
one,
email?
Yeah, only one very small way, and he's not on that small
Okay.
way. So no, I do not.
Okay, cool.
Is your small way Facebook?
No, my small way is not Facebook.
Maybe Skype. Who knows? Either way, you missed Thurin getting acid spit on his face.
Awesome.
From a trap.
That he clearly rolled 2 on both investigation rolls.
Trevor rolled basically like 3, a 1, a 3, and a 1 in sequence.
Yeah. But
It
good
was
role playing,
2,
opening
5,
it anyway.
2, 1.
Even though you knew that it was a horrible
Not much
roll.
better. Yeah.
Good job.
Yeah, I liked it. I didn't like the fact that his face melted, but
It wasn't his face. It was his armor. It was close to his face.
So you guys are in the first level of the main keep, and you just found Asbara Jos's spellbook.
Cool.
Traveling spellbook. It's not the full size one. It's
Oh, he Thurin also put the lock in his backpack because he liked it.
Okay.
oh, it's part of the chest. But, I mean, you could take the
break it.
chest if you want. It's not like super big. It's just big enough to hold a book.
Yeah,
And
he'd take the chest. It looks pretty like it'd be worth a little bit.
Yeah,
On a
so
semi-related
if you wanna write down the lock DC is 15 for that. If you ever want to
Okay.
keep something in there. What, Nathan?
I was just waving at Steve like a madman.
Oh,
And I was waving back like a madman.
Because I didn't get a welcome him back. Yeah, it's weird that Kyle's not here.
yeah.
I assume something unexpected waylaid him.
Or he
Yeah,
just didn't realize it's Thursday.
Well, I do because I have a 4-day weekend. So
Nice.
I have a 4-day weekend.
Oh, good
Yeah.
for you
It's
guys.
gonna be nice.
so it's good that I can finally take a deep breath after having the
You know
job
what?
kick my ass.
So you guys want to go up?
One
Yeah,
sec.
sure. Also, someone said they needed healed. What? Hold on.
If you don't have, depending on how many
I've got.
spell slots you still have, he still has 2 healing potions and 3 uses of his ointment of healing.
Yeah, but the question is, do I have cure? Yeah, I totally have cure wounds prepared. Of course I do. I always prepare that. Yeah, I can spare you like a 2nd level cure wounds.
That's all up to you, depending on if you need that 2nd level spell slot or not.
I
He'd
mean,
be fine with a 1st level.
most of my. Okay, then I'll do you for 1st level. Sure, whatever. It's your funeral. So. Please be good. 10.
And he's just like, what acid?
Oh, yeah, roll 6. Yeah, plus 4 is 10.
All right. I am not going to move you guys to the 2nd floor map because it just looks like this.
Nothing
the
up
layout.
Yeah.
And I'll just tell you what you see, but I will reveal it in case you guys want to look at it later.
there. So we scroll straight down.
Reveal. Oh, here we go. Reveal your secrets. There we go.
All your secrets belong to me.
All right. So this again is, you go up to the 2nd level. This is 3 rooms laid out the exact same way. The first room, the large room, looks to be another sleeping chamber, combined with a sitting room and office. There's a small hearth along the western wall that provides some heat. A writing desk, a large padded chair, and a bench are drawn up near the hearth. Otherwise, the room is largely empty.
Nice fucking chair.
And let's see. Also, so that is this big room. And then the 2 smaller rooms are the actual cheap sleeping chambers, furnished with a bed, a carpet-draped table with a wash basin and grooming supplies, comb, brush, soap, scented waters, and a stool. Rugs cover most of the floor. A raven in a large cage squawks loudly enough to be heard in the outer ward if he was squawking.
Fucking birds.
And there, in addition to clothing and personal effects, you find a small strong box underneath the bed.
Yeah, Uthgrim would have checked under the bed again because
Yeah.
before you arrived, Nathan, Uthgrim believes that beds are where cowards hide.
That's right.
Specifically elves, he said.
Well, yeah, we're looking for an elf, and it seems like this sort of place is shifty elf.
My mic was muted, but that's okay because people were talking anyways, and I'd be talking over them. But Tyvl asked the Raven how it is like a writing desk.
Quack! I don't know what ravens sound like. I should. I watch Game of Thrones. He
Don't
says
they sound kind of like
quack!
crows? Ravens can kind of talk, right? Or aren't ravens the ones that can mimic words?
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah, they
if
can do
they're
that.
Trained or whatever.
yeah. So the strong box is locked.
Surprised.
Tyvl, you want to look for traps?
Why?
I can't do it.
Why would Tyvl look for traps?
Because I apparently couldn't see a trap that was in front of my face. And even when I looked the second time after I knew it was there, I still couldn't find it.
Now remember, you guys can help each other. So one of you can help
aid
the other one, which will give advantage to whoever rolls.
I have a -1 to my modifier, so it should not be me.
But you have a -1 to check for traps?
For
it's
investigation,
intelligence
yes.
based.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let's see what my investigation looks like. That's an
Because
intelligence check, right?
Yep.
I mean, I can roll it. You can aid me.
Thurin would aid.
Oh, there you go.
Crits with that aid.
You do not find any traps.
Excellent. There are no traps.
Okay, let's pick it.
Okay.
You said that last time, Thurin.
I am quite
Hey, I didn't look at this one. 25.
Nice. You open it easily. Inside, you find 200 gold pieces, 200 silver pieces, 10 precious stones worth 100 gold each, and a crown that looks very special and sounds exactly like the one described to you, or looks exactly like the one described to you.
Thurin's gonna pick up the crown, pull out a little note, and check off steal a crown. That is one of his goals, to become the greatest thief ever.
And I have your guys' treasure open in the other window, so I will go ahead and add this in real quick.
And just for the heck of it, Thurin's got to put on the crown.
Oh, you are?
That could have been a disaster.
Awesome. All right, well, we'll deal with that in a second after I do this.
Oh boy.
That's the sort of thing that's like every DM loves. Like, oh, you put on the crown, did you?
Also,
really?
I'd like to show everyone the sandwich. It's a quality sandwich in the place I work, yes. It's very artisanal.
Oh, let's see. What kind of stones?
Hey,
someone want to roll a 10-sided?
10-sided?
D10? What'd you roll? I'm in another window. I can't.
Both of them rolled 9s.
Okay. Transparent red spinel. Cool.
And now for the consequences.
Okay, so I got the gold, silver. Where'd it go? Oh, here we go. Gold, silver, precious stones, and the crown. Crown of Ooga Booga, or what was it called? Crown of... Twinned Crown of Uth Tower. Does that sound familiar? I think that's it.
I think that's it, yeah.
Yeah, it's one of the things the dragon wanted, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, Thurin, make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom.
That's your best save, right?
Too bad I didn't put it on. It is my best save.
I was gonna say, yeah, I bet it is yours.
So what is...
That's 7 to save.
7?
You rolled a 7?
No,
Oh.
I haven't rolled it yet.
Now, when I save wisdom, I add a +7. Just proficient.
That's
plus
what I
my
was saying.
caster stat. 7.
All right. It's not too terrible, but it will determine the dice. So wisdom
Saving throw.
is
Just a button.
a 2. I know, but I don't like using the character sheet anymore.
Oh.
Well, if you're going to take this long, you have to use a character sheet.
I think that's a fair
7.
Oh, I rolled a 7.
Okay.
Character sheet works just fine for me.
I need to... Well, I know, but I rolled really bad twice.
You take 12 psychic damage.
Well then,
Let's pop this out.
You hear this sound, like this like high pitched screeching sound that you swear is gonna make your teeth like vibrate out of your head when you put this thing on. It's excruciatingly painful.
All right, he's gonna take it off instantly.
Okay. You guys notice he's got some blood coming out of his ears.
Excellent.
Wow, I rolled max
shakes his
damage.
head, and he's like, "How did these guys survive so long?"
Dumb luck.
Ah, the hearts of men, so easily corrupted. Anyway,
He's going to give the crown to Lockjaw and say, "I don't want it anymore."
He says, "I can't believe you put that on. That was really stupid."
I lagged the hell out, so whatever was funny.
I just because he says that, Thurin gently places it on his head.
What happened?
He's assaulted.
He's like, no. He's like fighting you. He's like, no, I'm not putting this on. Varagamanther said never to wear it.
Why didn't you tell me that?
Tyvl gives Thurin.
I wanted to see what would happen. Now I know.
Now you both know.
So
more you know.
there are another set of spiral stairs going up. I mean, the level is exactly like this one to the third floor.
Either way,
I'd like to search whose room is this? Like, Uthgrim wants to kind of rifle through things to see if there's any indication of whose room this is.
Oh, Lo siento. There was one other thing in that box. There's another book.
Oh, there we go.
It looks rather similar in size and shape to the other book you just found, but it's got a different cover.
And does it say anything on the cover? Like,
No. It's like a
Book
plain
of
leather
secret
cover.
Bad guy plans.
Yeah.
Dummy's Guide to Not Wearing Crowns that you just find.
My scheme to rule the world in 100 words.
Yeah, that.
So,
Let's
Uthgrim, you're
look through
searching the desk for some clue.
Yeah, he's trying to figure out like whose room this is. Like, it's a little bit. He's a bit out of his element to be looking at paper on a desk, but he'll do it anyways.
You do find some signed documents, and they all have the same signature: Draumor Borngray, who is the lord of this castle.
It's like flowery elvish script.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, it looks like a woman's writing. Not that there's anything wrong with that. I'm just saying.
Uthgrim, like, pulls out one of those, like, half-moon reading glasses, like, balances it on his nose.
Now let me see here.
So, does Thurin see similar things on this book?
Are you opening it?
I'm not.
Do it, Thurin. You only live once.
What's
How
the
much
worst thing that
Damage
could
has he
happen?
already taken on this episode? So
surely
far?
everything in this castle won't blow up in your face.
He'll ponder the outside again and see if it's the same thing he saw with the last book. Just like
It's-
nothing.
It's a plain
Kinda.
leather cover. It's completely unremarkable.
This looks like it's the elf's quarters. All his handwriting here. What have you got there, Thurin?
Another book. But everything in this castle is trying to kill me, so I'm determining where to open it or not.
Passed over, lad, and I'll have a look.
Alright. Thurin will
Yeah,
pass it to Uthgrim.
Pick it up and just, like, without any hesitation, just flip it to the first page.
Okay. You see, this looks very similar to the other book Thurin found. It has strange writings and symbols that you can't make heads or tail of, but it seems very arcane and something a wizard might write.
Is there a name of this one?
Yes. It says, if found, please return to Draumor Borngray.
I guess the bloody elf's one of the magic-using types.
Thurin will put it along with the other one in his sack and say, Uriel should have a ponder at this.
Wherever the hell he is.
Napping.
Yeah, you guys find all these spell books when he's not here.
Yeah.
Ready to go up another floor?
I mean,
Yeah.
do
Well-
I not recognize anything in those books if I look at them? If Tyvl looks at them?
I guess.
Um,
A casternator, sort of.
do you have Arcana as a skill?
I'm not trained in it, no.
Yeah, so I mean, you would probably recognize it as magical writing, arcane in nature, but you wouldn't really like be able to figure out what spells it is or anything like that.
Okay, do I need to heal Thurin again?
I have 2 healing potions, and so Uthgrim would be happy to pass one of those over to Thurin.
Say Thurin's got the ointment and healing potions still.
I'd save the ointment for now because it does more than just healing.
Oh yeah, it cures diseases as
And
well.
pretty much my first level spells, the way I'm looking at my spell book prepared right now, is pretty much just healing, and utility. I've only got 3 prepared level 1, so we got 2 slots left in level 1.
I mean, if you want to use one of those slots and save the other one for possible utility stuff.
I mean, my utility is animal friendship.
maybe that bird would find it interesting.
Ah,
This bird, like, do we want to just kind of throw it at the window or something? I don't like the way it's looking at me.
I don't know. Does the bird say anything? I mean, it's a raven.
No, it just is squawking very loudly and not happy that you guys are in there.
I'm just kind of thinking about, like, Uthgrim's thinking about Uriel's bird and, like, wondering, like, is this some
I
sort
forgot
of,
about
like,
Uriel's bird.
magical creature of some sort? He's going to examine it to try and determine whether to him as a person of the wild a little bit, does this bird seem at all unnatural?
Okay. You could roll nature if you have it, or you could roll perception.
Let's
Either
see what
or.
I've got.
Thurin's
Let's
gonna
roll perception, I think.
Thurin's gonna down one of
So do
one more
that.
potion.
Okay.
Five.
It's as far as you can tell, it seems like a normal bird.
Okay. He won't give it any more attention than that.
It even like poops while you're looking at it.
Very natural.
I mean, as a druid, do I just feel that it's natural or something? I don't
You
know
can-
if that's just a thing you give me, but yeah, I can roll nature for it.
Sure. You also
Do I
feel
have
like it's a
anything?
normal,
I'm a terrible
normal
druid.
bird.
I only have perception.
Okay, enough about the bird.
Yeah, Thurin don't care about the bird.
You realize it's not a bird; it's a red heron. No.
Haha!
I was gonna give you the thumbs down, but
So we,
2 thumbs up.
so we got one more floor
Yeah.
to go through.
Yeah, one more.
Yeah, let's
up.
go up there.
All right. Now this time I'm actually going to move you guys.
Ooh.
So I'm
Boom.
I feel like we might
Whoa.
actually find some.
encounter.
One of you, like, I tried to move you guys, and one of you, like, moved away and disappeared.
We're all there on my
I'm-
screen.
Thurin's like up here in the moat for some
Yeah.
reason.
What happened?
I'm seeing mine down by you guys.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay.
Weird.
Now I see you.
I don't know. Roll 20 is a special place.
Yeah, I guess it was just a glitch, graphical glitch. All right. Okay. This is the top level of the keep. It has been converted into an astrological observatory.
Oh yeah,
Um,
the picture.
Ooh, the
Yeah.
observatory.
Yeah, there's a
Yeah, Castle Naerytar.
telescope-like contraption here. It looks very complex and also very kind of dilapidated. Like it's been here for a long time. It hasn't been very well cared for. It's been in the elements. It looks rather fragile. Let me see if there's anything else I should tell you.
Mordegast was here. He'd be
Yeah,
on the
right.
fit.
If anybody has Arcana or you just want to make an intelligence check, you can if you want to examine this thing.
This thing is way beyond Uthgrim's like ken. He's not even gonna.
Yeah, Thurin's not very intelligent, so he's just gonna be like, whatever.
Okay.
Tyvl will give it a pass. I mean, by pass, I mean a go at it. The pass over, give it a look over. That's the word.
Okay. You actually recognize this item. You must have maybe, I don't know if you're much of a book reader. You might have read it in a book.
I mean, if it's something Tyvl would have seen on his like pilgrimage, maybe.
Not unless you came here, but maybe you talked to someone on the road that had seen it and made a sketch of it or something. But it's called the Farseer of Ilisk, and it is basically like a magical telescope. It can see very far.
And if Tyvl were to look into the ocular piece and pray it doesn't poke his eye out,
you'll see like the burning red eye of Sauron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
In a distant world.
You look through the eyepiece and you see it is not focused on the stars, but is focused into the mare of dead men. And seems you're looking at what looks to be a large cave in the side of a hill on the edge of the swamp, or on the edge of part of the swamp. So it's like there's swamp water all around this like kind of rocky outcropping that comes up, and there's like an entrance to a cave there.
Tyvl makes a note of the direction and the surroundings or whatever. I don't know.
I'm guessing this is where the dragon.
I mean, I'm going to assume that's the dragon's den. Yes.
Yeah, you see actually around the area, you see like wooden stakes driven into the ground with like skulls impaled on them. Of some of them are like humanoid, some of them are just swamp animals, and they all seem to have not only decomposed but like been burned with acid.
Yeah, so burned with acid, so that would be what's his face. So
Dragon.
Tyvl will relate things like these, and if
Black Dragon's lightning.
want to have your mind blown, take a look at this. See your house from here.
This reminds me of this brothel I was at. You had to look in through a little thing, and let me tell you.
A regular peep show. Man, this thing's probably worth something. I don't know, something to someone.
Is there anything else in the room?
What?
Is there anything else in the room?
No, that's it. Let's see.
Is the like? How would I put it? Is it easily moved?
Yeah, like could I readjust it?
Yes, you could try to focus it on a different area. But like I said, it's pretty complex looking, and it also looks very fragile. So
yeah, Tyvl isn't gonna mess.
Might not want to break it.
As far as moving it, it would take like a team of scholars and laborers to safely remove and move this thing. But you think if it could be done, it's probably worth a lot of money to someone who wants something like this.
Priceless.
That bar would be
Basically, yeah.
like giggling in excitement at this thing.
It's actually a local observatory where I am in Brown County, just a
She
while
was
away that I've been
giggling
to.
about
So
the
neat.
library here.
Yeah.
You should have seen her. in the
Oh, we didn't
library.
tell Uthgrim about
Yeah,
that.
I watched it, and so I saw you
okay.
guys find that. Yeah, it sounds like that could be worth a fair bit, though.
Yeah.
There's some question as to whether or not there will actually be any monetary compensation coming from that. It's an open question. We'll say that.
Yeah.
And the doors that insult you when you go through them.
Right. The
All right,
doors
so
will be little-
I guess if that's everything up here, we should head back down to the first floor.
Well, before you do that, you can roll initiative.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Sweet. I kind of figured there must be a reason.
To move our
Sounds
tokens.
right. Yeah, I know. I was trying not
Yeah.
to metagame that part of it, but I was like,
That's all right.
Boom! Crit that.
Apologies if I'm slow with my actions. I gotta relearn how to play D&D.
Oh, you need to take Mastig, Naivara, and Uriel off the turn
And
order.
snake and everything.
Oh, I assume that Tyvl's been in like man form this whole time.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, is that your current rolls, guys? Because it looks like I had old rolls up here.
18. Yep.
Yep.
That looks right.
Okay. All right. So let me change the layers. And then we see if I kill you guys or not.
Yay!
Well, there's 3 of you. You guys should be okay.
Oh. Spooky, whatever the hell those are.
They are gargoyles.
Fucking gargoyles.
Oh my-
Shit.
I was level 6. Oh, I need to get all sorts of stuff open. Player's handbook, monster manual.
All right, so they are going to get a surprise round on you guys because until they move, they just look like normal gargoyles that would decorate a castle like this. But suddenly you realize that they're not normal gargoyles as they leap down from the tops of the walls above you and proceed to attack you.
It's not good.
So let's see, there's 4 of you, so you will each be attacked by a gargoyle. All right, so one is going to attack Thurin.
Uh-oh.
He tries to bite you, and then he tries to claw you.
Oh, God.
That's a 7 with the bite, which is not going to do it.
Not gonna hit.
And a 17 with the claws.
That will.
Okay. So that is 5 slashing damage.
Use his reaction to have that.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Oh yeah, that's a sweet ability.
Well, he
Okay.
said one's attacking each of us, so
Yeah.
Yeah. Tyvl.
Oh,
Bite for 12. And claw for 19.
yeah.
so the 19 hits.
Yes, it will.
So that's
Ouch.
4 slashing. It flies up to you and like claws across your back. And
That's
it
not
goes-
fun.
It goes "Rah!" or something like that. I don't know what gargoyles sound like. I should probably quit making sounds because
I don't
all
even
my
know.
creatures sound the same.
The gargoyles make sounds?
Maybe.
Maybe not.
Only if people are around. Otherwise.
When I was younger, there was a sweet cartoon about gargoyles.
Oh yeah, man, gargoyles was a wicked.
Yeah.
cartoon.
20.
So there is a 20 as one tries to bite Uthgrim.
That will hit.
Oh, that
Terrible.
reminds me. I was going to ask you: is the armor better even without your bonus that you get?
It is. Oh
Okay,
yeah. So
cool.
Nathan wasn't here, but Uthgrim is wearing armor.
Yeah.
Surprisingly. Yes. So his AC is now 19,
Dang.
Oh,
whereas it
nice.
was 17 before. Yeah,
Very
that's with the
good.
shield, of course, but
So you found some plate armor?
half plate.
Oh, crit with the
Crit.
claw.
Shit, man! And I'm not even raging out yet.
Welcome back to the game,
Yeah,
Steve.
okay. For a little while at least.
At least that was on the claw, so the bite probably does more damage.
So there is 8
I
piercing
like your
from the
optimistic
bite
perspective, Trevor.
and 9 slashing from the claw.
I guess they do the same damage.
Yeah, he
Ouch.
bites you like on top of your head. He's just like, "Arr!"
Yeah,
and then he
that hurt.
claws you.
What a toad.
And then one is going to attack Snapjaw. This might be the end of Snapjaw. There's a hit. And is that a hit? No! But he bites him for 3. Poor Snapjaw. All right, Thurin, it is your turn.
This guy in front of me, one on each of us, so we. How would he do this? All right, he's going to. How does the sword work again?
You, I
Is
think
it,
you use an action.
Is it an action?
I think so. If you, I put it on the forum, the whole thing for it. I'm pretty sure. It's
yeah, use an action to cause it. All right. So he's going to take a stab at it with Kredzer.
Okay.
12.
12 is a miss.
And then his second rapier. Be better. 13.
13 is a miss.
Darn.
You didn't specify how much better.
Not much better. And that would be his turn. He's not going to move.
Okay. Now, just for future reference, Trevor. Wait. No, never mind. Forget what I was going to say. Snapjaw, the wonderful Snapjaw, is going to use his heavy club and his spiked shield to try to hit the gargoyle. So there's the club. Oh, that is a colossal fail, and the shield is a miss.
Fucking
Uthgrim.
Snapjaw. Just the worst.
He's worthless.
Who's great? First combat back.
Yeah. So as he kind of gets like beaten down a little bit, he kind of like gets knocked backwards, and then all of a sudden he looks up and his like eyes are wild, and he goes into a rage, and like flies forward at this guy and tries to first knock him to the ground with his shield.
Cool.
So it's a 27.
Oh,
he's got
nice.
advantage in a rage.
And I roll athletics or acrobatics? Is that
Yeah,
right?
whichever is more favorable to you.
Let's see. Okay. Oh, wow.
Oh,
Still
close,
not good
but
enough.
Not going to do it.
So he is prone.
So then, and once he's prone, then he's just going to slash down at him with probably both of his attacks.
All right, just help me remember he's prone. I can't use the symbols at this scale.
So you have advantage on both your attacks, right?
Yeah.
Since he's prone.
Yep.
That's the benefit.
That's a
24
hit.
for 13
Okay.
and 26.
Oh, that's a crit.
Yeah,
right?
for another 13. Yep.
Okay. And you are doing
Yeah.
slashing, and your weapon is non-magical, right?
It's silver, but it's not magical.
Silver. Let's see. Oh, that doesn't help you with this guy.
No. So he just basically like knocks him to the ground, just starts hacking down at him with his sword with just
Nice.
like wild abandon.
So you get two really good hits into him, and you expect to just like lay this guy open, and it literally feels like you're hitting stone, and you're definitely not cutting as deeply as you expected.
Die, you shitty piece of stone!
It's because he is. Ooh.
And that's his turn. His
Okay,
turn is done.
Tyvl.
Okay, so first, find me a wolf token, please. Because I'm gonna need 8 of them. I didn't want to do this, but damn, this encounter is gonna call for it. We need all the help we can get. So
Wait, are you summoning 8 wolves?
Yes, I am. So you know, and there's 4 of them, so that's 2 wolves per gargoyle.
Okay. I think I have a wolf somewhere. Maybe not. That might
You
be
had.
another campaign.
I've been one before.
Oh,
so
there he
it's
is.
somewhere, but-
Okay.
So this is one that
And they have
this
11
spell
hit points.
would come in handy.
Yeah. Because this place has a roof on it, right?
No. You're on the roof.
So there's nothing above us, just open sky.
Right.
Well then, that changes things. I thought we were in an observatory. So,
You are.
It's an open sky observatory.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you have to be able
thought
to
it-
see the sky.
I thought it had a dome on it.
Oh, yeah, it's not that fancy.
Okay.
11 hit points, you said?
Yeah, but because we don't have a dome,
You get a moonbeam him?
that's a possibility, but call lightning is also a possibility.
All right, we'll decide.
That would be more effective. The wolves. The wolves are going to be more effective, I think. Just because they can hopefully get these things prone for effects. So wolves. Yes, so I'm going to need 8 of them. And I roll their initiative. Boop, boop.
Didn't we decide they go on your initiative?
No, they have
idea.
their own initiative.
They have their own?
Yep.
And luckily I've made a macro so I can click through these things as fast as possible. So they get +2. Their initiative is 10.
And they will go next turn or this turn.
Yeah, I guess
I
they'll
don't
go
know.
next turn.
That's how I'd put it, is next turn.
What's your initiative bonus, Uthgrim?
+2.
Okay, so they'll go after you.
The wolves are also +2. But they don't technically have like an initiative. That's just that. But anyways, okay. So that's my action. Actually, no, you're gonna be there. And then here, whatever's a valid placement. And then as a bonus action, I'm gonna turn into a brown bear. Boop.
Which you already brought down.
Boop. Yep, I brought that one from above.
Nice.
And before I turn, I tell them to attack the gargoyles. Brown bear. And that is my turn.
And what is the wolves' attack bonus?
+4.
Okay.
Now their attack looks like that.
Okay, so I'm gonna use the mob rolls for these guys.
Okay.
I don't know if you looked at that, but
they do have that DC 11 thing.
Basically, the way it's gonna work is because they need an 11 to hit. Oh, I just gave away the AC. Oh well. Basically, every 2 of them will hit automatically, so we don't have to do attack rolls. So 4 of them will hit automatically, so we don't have to do attack rolls.
I did. Okay.
So,
if I would have known that, I wouldn't have cast a spell. I'd have cast Call.
Well, I put it on the forums. You should have known.
Sorry, didn't. Whatever. Okay, done.
Yeah, because I'm not going to sit here while you do 8 attack rolls every round, because that just takes forever. And everybody gets bored.
That's fine.
All right. Gargoyles. One is going to attack Thurin. 13 with a bite.
Nope.
And 15 with a claw.
Nope.
No? And one is going to attack the bear. 18 with a bite. And crit with a claw. Man. So the bite does 5 piercing and the claw does 12 slashing. And
Yeah.
there I go. I'm getting crazy with the turn thing.
Two more to go.
Yep. Uthgrim.
Yep, that'll hit.
Man, that armor is not helping you out tonight.
No, he's like, fucking armor. Take off this shit.
All right, there's 6 from the bite and 4 from the claw.
Okay, so 3, 2, 5.
And
That means
then
raging. He takes a little less. That's probably a good
Ooh, this could be it for
Uh-oh.
Snapjaw.
yeah, this could be the end of Snapjaw. Let's see. There's 6.
shit. Who's gonna return
And
these things to the
9.
dragon?
We're apparently gonna have to.
Snapjaw is still fighting.
We'll
Thurin.
Yeah, slash with Kredzer. Or stab. Crit!
Yes.
Nice.
You've got the only magical weapon too, so you gotta.
Yes,
you gotta
it does
use
not
that.
have resistance to your weapon because it is magical. So that's how much
I get
damage?
my sneak attack because there's a wolf there, right?
Yep, and also Tyvl's right there. Or
So
wait, it's 5 feet of him, but yeah, the wolf is
16,
there.
30, 41 damage.
Really?
41 damage.
41 damage.
Cold-blooded.
Oh, God.
You just bury your sword to the hilt in this thing's chest, and it just sinks it. It's like butter. It's like a hot knife in butter, and the tentacles of the hilt actually, like, instead of wrapping around your hand, they like bend the other way and like smack it, almost like they're snakes like biting at it. And you like pull the sword out, and there's this big hole. You can like see all the way through the thing, and it's like starting to like crumble around the hole.
That's pretty sweet.
And it screams in pain.
And now he's got a second rapier coming at him.
Oh, you got another one. Same guy? Gonna try and
yeah,
finish him
same
off?
guy. This time, it's not magical, and it misses.
Okay.
I rolled a 9.
Snapjaw is going to try to do something equally awesome. He swings with his club and misses. And he does a headbutt. And he hits with the headbutt.
Sweet move.
That's
Hardcore.
hilarious. Unfortunately, it has
Headbutt
resistance
stone.
against headbutts, but he dings it a little bit. Uthgrim.
This guy must have popped back up to savage him a bit, so he's gonna tell him to get the fuck down and try to knock him down once more.
21.
That will definitely hit. Oh, that's the
oh,
opponent.
that's the knockdown.
Let's see. Nope, you knock him down.
And then he'll just hack down at this thing as much as he can. And probably both attacks, it seems like that's likely
That's a hit.
going to be required. So
That's a hit.
7. Well, 10 and 7. So I guess.
So yeah, he's
they have
taking half.
resistance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're whittling him down.
Yeah, I mean that's all I can really do. So here's a question as for the mass attack rules though. So typically, I guess 2 out of the 8 would hit. What about because this guy's now down and they have advantage against him? Are we gonna add an extra hit because of that?
Now what?
Sorry. So basically, like the way that the mass grouping thing works for the 8 wolves is that basically you take an aggregate of how many would likely hit because of their attack bonus versus the AC. But that math changes for 2 of them that are adjacent to the one that's now on the ground, right? Because they now have advantage against him. So I wonder if that changes. Normally 2 would hit. We now get an extra one that hits because of that.
Yeah. So advantage would equal a +5 in this instance. So they would only need a 6. No, it's the same because it's a range.
Okay.
If they had +1 more, then they would both hit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
But the wolves also give themselves an advantage because pack tactics.
Oh, I did not know that.
So that also gets rid of the wolves' pack tactics.
Well, no, it'd be a +5, but it's still within
But
that
that
same
doesn't
range.
Make a difference. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay.
But it could if the AC of the creature was different.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So-
it is the wolves' turn.
Yeah.
So let's just start. So I'm just gonna have 1 hit each of the
Yeah.
gargoyles.
Yeah. Automatically.
Yeah. So it'll go that one, then that one, then that one, then that one. So,
Okay.
Counterclockwise, I suppose. So first, bottom right will take 9 piercing damage.
Okay.
Cool. Oh yeah, and I guess they can't get criticals either with that. And then it saves 11.
What kind of
unless they-
save?
11 strength.
Strength.
Unless they can have crit damage.
15.
Okay, and then the top right for 9 piercing damage again.
Okay.
So right in the row. Save 11.
Is this for a trip? The save?
Yeah, or they'll be knocked prone. So
okay, he
it's knocked
fails.
prone.
So that guy's
Top right.
prone.
Sweet.
And then, wow, 11 piercing damage, damn, on the top left one.
Okay.
Save 11.
Good damage.
I typed 11 in. That's not going to work. Okay.
And
He
then
succeeded.
10 damage to the bottom left one, save 11.
Not bad damage.
He's already prone, so you don't need to bother saving.
Okay.
He's even more prone.
He's
He can't
prone all
get
day.
a turn. He's so prone. No.
Awesome.
Okay,
Cool.
then Tyvl brown bear mode on the one that he's engaged with. 10 for 9, 20 for 12. Slash. Only I was level 6.
Oh, 10 is what you rolled to hit? That's
Yeah, 10
that's
for
a
9, miss. 20 for 12.
Oh,
What's
you've got
level
2 in there.
6?
Okay. So the 20 definitely hits.
At level 6, my transformations count as magical weapons.
Oh.
Okay.
Magical and adamantine, I believe.
All right. Gargoyle number 1 is going to get up and attack Thurin. Wait, hang on. Yeah. That's an 8.
Nope.
He's just dancing around it. 6. Nope.
It's still dancing around it.
Gargoyle
Just
number
like-
2.
Come at me. You can't hit me.
There's a crit on the bear. Is that like the second crit against Tyvl? Or was that someone else I crit against?
No.
It's me.
Oh no, you also crit against me.
Oh. And the second attack misses.
Yeah.
So that is 11 piercing. And Uthgrim, a 17 is a miss. It's 19 now, right? 11 is
That's
a miss.
correct. Oh
The
yeah,
armor's working.
finally.
And Snapjaw, 6 is a miss.
I'll credit the 2
21.
wolves that are snapping at this guy's heels.
21.
8 to Snapjaw.
No. Snapjaw.
Snapjaw is looking very injured. He's like, nah!
Snapjaw, get over!
Thurin.
We need you alive.
Let's see if it can do it one more time.
It doesn't
Oh,
look
I
like
think it
you need
can.
much, man. You just
Cred,
gotta
sir.
hit 'em.
It seems to really like killing gargoyles.
19
That's a hit.
for 22 damage.
You kill it.
Ooh.
It just stabs into it once again.
Yeah, and it actually kind of like falls apart in the rubble.
And he kind of just looks around, is just like, who's looking more injured? As he looks towards the bear, and should he
Well,
save
Tyvl's fine.
Snapjaw? Should he not?
It's your decision, man.
We need him as a courier.
Yeah,
Tyvl's
he's
got
gonna.
this.
I assume I can move that. Yeah, easily. He's gonna move up here and use his second rapier
Okay.
to stab this one.
Did I catch that Snapjaw is kind of like our in with the lizard folk?
Yeah.
Yes.
Our lizard liaison.
I'm just thinking like if he dies, like
Crit.
Oh.
Poke.
8 damage because the sneak attack went to the last one. If the sneak attack was on that one, that's a lot of damage.
Yeah, you should have saved it. Because I don't think you needed it against that other guy. But
Well, I wasn't sure, so
Yeah.
I added it in.
better safe than sorry. And now he can't attack anybody.
And then he's kind of gonna be like, "Yo,
Yo.
yo,
yo,
Snapjaw,
Snapjaw, get him
attack
behind
me,
us, huh?"
not him." Kind of just trying to get his attention.
Okay. Snapjaw is
Snapjaw's
gonna.
like, why would you want me to attack you?
Snapjaw misses. And he misses again. Uthgrim.
You know, like it's same thing pretty much. He's gonna try to knock him down.
That's a hit.
25. Again, that's for the knockdown.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Highest they can roll is
Oh, a tie. I think
No, 'cause
ties.
I get advantage.
Oh, you get advantage. Okay.
Yeah, because I'm
he's
raging out.
raging.
That's good. That's good.
Smack.
Because I think ties go to the defender,
They do.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
but that
So
advantage helps.
19 for
That's a hit.
7 and 26
Crit?
for 15.
Nice.
He's just gonna keep just beating on this thing as much as he
Yeah.
can.
Yeah, he's
It's
getting
like,
beat up
get
now.
Second one, now
down.
he's just using the hilt, like just bashing on the thing's head.
Nice.
He's just like, why won't you stay down?
Tyvl.
Okay,
Tyvl the
so
wolves, I guess.
with
Yeah.
these wolves, so he's gonna go over. Wait, hold on. Yeah, this will. Hold on, how far is that? 5.
They'd probably go to
50,
whichever is
20,
closer.
25,
Whichever
Yeah.
one they can get to, really.
25, 30, and they have a speed of at least 30. I think it's 40, so they'll get there, because I guess no matter which way is 30, because this one will go here. And so this one down here is going to take 2 of the hits.
You should have them both go to the same one,
Okay.
just for
Well, then this one actually can't reach it, so it's just going to hang out then.
just have them like come here. I'm not so that they can work together.
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so this one's going to take 2.
Okay.
So it's going to save 11 twice. So it's going to take 8 and then 9 piercing. Save strength 11 twice.
Okay. What kind of save is it again?
Strength.
Strength.
So
That's a
He's already
fail.
prone.
prone. And then the top left one is going to take 9, save 11.
Do, do, do. Oh, I wish they'd
Oh,
fix this
great.
bug. Save 11.
And this is the kind of shit
He made
why
it.
Dwayne gave up on keeping track of stats.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
And then bottom
Like-
left one is going to take 8, and then I think it's already prone.
Yeah.
So-
And then it's Tyvl's turn. You got that. And
He hits
Tyvl's
with
gonna
advantage.
brown bear assault with advantage. So 13 for 6 and 11 for 10. Yeah, baby.
That is
Why'd you
2
have to say
misses.
something, Trevor? Why'd you have to say something?
I'm sorry.
All right.
Oh, that sucks,
You
man.
can blame me for that one.
Just it's gonna be okay. I know. We know. I know.
I feel like, it'll be fine. We're not gonna die. Snapjaw may die, but the rest of us are gonna be okay.
I wish they had flyby, but they don't.
Flyby?
Yeah, where they can not draw attacks of opportunity.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
But it's a small enough. Well, no, I guess there is no roof. That'd be-
All right, the bear is gonna get attacked. A 9 is not gonna do it, and an 8 is not gonna do it. Uthgrim, a
Yes.
6. Wow, they're losing heart. A 19.
Ah, there you go. That's enough.
So that is 8 piercing max damage,
Four.
Uthgrim just kinda
and
shrugs it off, though. He's bleeding all over the place.
I'd say 50-50 attack Snapjaw, attack Thurin, because he's trying to bait
There's
him
also
off.
wolves there.
yeah. Yeah, he'll attack Thurin. You are definitely more of a threat with that magic rapier than
That just
Snapjaw.
destroyed his friend.
Yeah. He
Those-
misses you.
Both won't do it.
It's so nice to finally get to play intelligent adversaries. I have to say. I got so tired of dumb things that don't know what to do.
It's almost harder because
they
you've
just
got to
win.
like pretend to be really dumb and be like, "What would a
Right.
really thing do?"
Right.
15
That will hit.
for 8 plus 15. 23 damage.
And that's
With
with the magical
Prancer?
one? Okay.
Yes.
So that's full damage.
Sweet.
And then his second one is a miss.
Okay. Yeah, that one is
That's his turn.
fucked up. Snapjaw is still hanging in there. Swing and a miss.
Close. Headbutt.
Oh, a crit.
Crit that.
Crit that headbutt.
4 whole damage. Woo!
I think he should just get rid of his club and just headbutt the whole time.
Snap job, a headbanging music man.
Uthgrim.
Yeah, you know what's gonna happen.
Yeah,
more
you're gonna
time?
knock him down.
Oh, 11.
Ooh.
Oh, I bet he can save this.
Yep. That time
Oh,
was
so he will not attack with advantage. He'll attack with just his regular old attack.
bummer.
He'll get a 21 though. So it's
That will hit.
So 13. Watching the bar. Is he still up?
Yeah, he is.
Oh, what a dick. And Uthgrim
If it
just
weren't for the
at this point,
resistance, he would have been
he's
down.
just like, he's just getting like, not even tired, just like mentally exhausted at just being on this thing. So his last attack just kind of like skitters off to the side.
Nice.
He's just like, how many times do I have to hit this?
He's never had anything this many times. It's crazy.
Okay, so bottom right is going to take 7 and 7. And then 7 strength twice.
A success and a success.
Excellent. Top left is going to take 5, save 11. Strength.
This guy is still hanging on. He made it.
Okay, bottom left is going to take 10 and save 11.
Still hanging on.
Jeez, these guys
Fails the save.
Fucking die.
Balls.
Oh.
Doesn't matter much. Then Tyvl is going to attack the bottom right one. 21 for 12, 18 for 11.
Nice.
So that's 6 and then 5. Nice.
And I am done.
This is a pitched battle. All right. This guy's gonna attack Tyvl.
15 hits.
15
hits.
Wow, twice in a row. Okay.
Bye-bye, bear form.
So there is 7
Okay.
piercing.
Awesome.
Oh, bear's gone.
Yeah,
So how does dropping out of
nothing.
form work?
It
Nothing.
means nothing.
Wouldn't that change your armor class though?
Yes, yeah. So that so yeah, the second 15 will not hit me then.
Cool. Okay. Awesome.
Do you have any
Uthgrim.
carryover damage?
Yeah, I'd 1.
Yeah, so that's no big deal.
I didn't know how
I mean,
that worked.
Tyvl's no pushover at 38 HP anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He misses Uthgrim twice. This guy's coming to Thurin. Wow,
Let's
what
go.
is with these rolls all of a sudden? 15, does that hit? Nope.
Ooh.
All right,
One
back to you,
off.
Thurin.
If he
These
wanted
guys are-
taken the dual weapon fighting, that would have hit him. All right. Ooh, creds are missed.
Oh, that's a first.
How about a second?
Every time you miss
24?
with that weapon, you take 10 damage. No, I'm kidding. 24.
24
That would be the worst.
for 18, so half that. So
18? You drop it. Nice.
Did you have it?
yeah,
Since he has resistance.
yeah, it's 18 total, right?
No, it would be 9 with his resistance.
Right.
But
But
isn't
depending
your
on how
weapon a
much-
magical weapon?
Not
That
those
was
last
one
ones.
of the non-magical.
Yeah. I am on the train. That's thought.
So you snuck attack, right? Because the first one missed. Okay,
The
so
first
it's
one
18.
missed.
Yep, 9
All
was
right,
enough
and then-
to take him down.
He's kind of just gonna walk to the middle of the room, and be like, "Yeah, I've taken down 2 of these guys. What have you guys done?"
I've helped on both of those.
No,
This is not the fucking time.
he's just gonna watch them destroy these last 2.
Like, Uthgrim wants to kill something, and at this point, Thurin looks a lot squishier than these guys.
Snapjaw.
Just take a breather.
Take a breather.
Snapjaw, lie down.
Snapjaw's gonna make an intelligence check because he's not the smartest cookie. Oh, he made so he knows that the wolves are on his side.
Oh, good.
He's
Oh.
figured that out. And so he's gonna go over here and lick his wounds. He's like, "Oh, that hurt." Uthgrim.
Crushed.
Yeah, Uthgrim's just gonna like keep going at this thing and
Crush this thing.
see what he can do.
24 to knock it prone.
I don't know if they can hit that even if they get 20. So
No, they
They
can't.
can't.
Nope.
my attacks. 19 for 11 and 18 for 12.
He is dead.
Finally, and once he's like crushes it, he just stands over and just starts stomping it into pieces. That
Nice.
Awesome. Yeah, he turns to rubble.
Wolf mode activate. Hello. So those
Do
wolves
4
up
of them
there-
automatically hit now?
No, just 3. Because
3.
those 2 were up there, and I'm not gonna. They couldn't get here.
Oh, okay.
So that dude's gonna take 3. So take 9, 9, and 8.
Okay.
Save 11 thrice. Strength.
Maybe your wolves
If
killed
they even live through. Well,
Yeah, he lived barely. So there's 1 success and a fail.
awesome. Excellent. Tyvl's turn. Bonus action. Shillelagh. Regular
Shillelagh!
action. Attack 17, 11 magical bludgeoning.
Well, you have advantage. Not that you need it, but
21 magical bludgeoning.
The most
11
impressive part of that
magical
is that
bludgeoning.
you could correctly pronounce shillelagh.
Shillelagh!
Do people often mispronounce Shillelagh?
I think a lot of people just don't know what it is. Like they're
Right.
just like shillelagh.
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 You
Shillelagh.
destroy it, Tyvl.
Boom.
Nice.
When the final gargoyle falls, all the wolves dust.
Awesome.
Uthgrim's still looking around. He's just like ready to crush more of these things. And finally, he comes out of his rage. But he just like, even once he's done, he looks down and there's this like
I'm going to take one of the wolves. Just keep one of the wolves.
Okay.
remaining half like face piece that's left. And he just like dismissively kicks it into the corner.
Nice.
I thoroughly enjoyed this encounter.
Awesome. That was kind of fun.
God.
I did not decrease that at all for
Wow.
since you were 1
Awesome.
down. I was like,
Sweet.
we'll try it full strength, see
Sweet.
how it goes.
Yeah.
You guys did great. Because Tyvl's kind of like 2 characters with all the wolves
Well,
and stuff.
Yeah, but now I'm out. Like, until we get a full rest,
Uh-oh.
Tyvl is out of that nonsense.
But 41 damage magical is kind
That
of
was hardcore.
ridiculous.
That was balling. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, man. You're like out of all the characters, you can just rack up that damage sometimes.
And I
Yeah.
still haven't got to sheathed and poison yet. That's why I was asking if it was a full action or a bonus action.
Right. Right.
Yeah, but
Gargoyles
you'll
are dead
have to-
now, so I'm just going to reveal that gargoyles are immune to poison. I think.
yes, they are. They are.
Fuck yeah, yeah they are.
Yeah. But I think you'll want to check the thing, but I think when you do that, it lasts for like an hour or
Is it?
something. Yeah.
I have it pulled up.
Because I know at
So-
level 10, for 2 uses of my shapeshift, I can turn into a gargoyle.
1 minute or until an attack using this weapon hits a creature.
Oh, only a minute. Okay.
Oh, just 1 weapon attack?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just
I guess that
any
makes sense.
weapon.
But it's how much?
any weapon
2d10 damage?
2d10. Poison for 1 minute.
Yeah, and the poison, they have disadvantage on like their attacks and stuff, which is
And
Yeah,
pretty
it's-
that's
sweet.
pretty powerful.
And you don't save against poison, do you? It just happens until it gets rid of it?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, for
There's no
1
save.
minute.
That's
They're
nice.
poisoned for 1 minute, which
Yeah,
is
it's
nice.
pretty sweet. It's pretty
Okay.
sweet.
I liked how the tentacles like kind of slapped it. That was pretty.
Yeah, and you did notice. I guess now I can reveal one of the other things is when you were using this in combat, you felt this really strong urge to, not just like do as much damage as possible, but to make it as painful as possible. Like the sword kind of brings out like the sadistic part of you.
Thurin's
So
going to start going down a road.
So that
Oh god.
so that's where 41 damage came
Yeah.
from.
Too bad you're not an assassin archetype.
That would be it would go better as an assassin archetype. Still liking the weapon though.
There is, I don't remember what edition it was from, or if it was even from D&D, but there's, for thieves, there was this magical, it was like a, what is it called? Bag of holding. But whenever you put an item in it, everyone who sees you put that item in it forgets. Only you remember that you put that item in it. and they forget everything about that item for the past minute, which is a really neat, like an illusion effect.
Well then.
Which is neat for burglars. I think that was a D&D magic item.
So I'll add this to the item in the forum, but basically this property is called Wicked. And whenever you are presented with an opportunity to act in a selfish or malevolent way, it heightens your urge to do so. So it doesn't force you. You can still choose not to, but it's just like you really want to do it.
Yeah. It's like you've got an angel and a demon on your shoulder, but the angel's on vacation.
Yeah. And the demon's really persuasive.
And he has a gun.
Yeah. Yeah.
So would this be a good time to take 5?
Yeah, we can take
that's
5.
cool. Yeah. I'm gonna get a beer up and dine for like a good beer.
That's what
like,
I'm wanting, something to drink. That's why I was asking.
Smoke them if you got them.
Oh gosh. Okay, so downtime because I'm not there. It is. So everyone that's new here, you may want to check out Lex's other stuff, which you can find at Star Wars Studios link for his podcasts on everything from gaming to beer. YouTube, where you can find other gaming things related to him and to our groups. We also play D&D on Thursdays and Fridays at roughly the same time. Thursday starts at 6:30, Friday starts at 7. I think right now that's Eastern time, Eastern whatever time. And we did have a campaign on Monday, but that is on hiatus because Lex has been really busy because he's moving, and other stuff like that. Make sure to follow, hang around. We're here. Normally there are 6 people, 6 or 7, 6 people, but clearly we're missing 3 of our members, 2 of which we know will be back next week. And one of them is AWOL. So that's my spill. BRB.
So what'd you grab?
Me, I grabbed it's a Sam Adams Rebel IPA.
Nice.
Yeah. You get there.
Yingling.
Yingling. What's that like? Is it good?
I like it. It's a darker beer.
Okay. Yeah, this one is okay. I just bought a 6-pack of it the other day because I hadn't seen it before. And it's probably not as like hoppy as I would normally go for, but it's pretty drinkable. So.
So Steve, how was the vacation? Or
man,
or wedding or whatever it was.
Yeah, it was all of those things.
All of those things.
And all of those things were awesome.
Cool.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Great wedding. Everything went super smooth.
Excellent.
Yeah, the honeymoon was great. Spent a lot of time relaxing in the honeymoon, and then at the end we went to a place in Malaysia called Penang, and it's like, for people that are over in Asia even, it's kind of like known as a food place where everybody really, really likes the food. So we basically just ate like crazy, and that was awesome.
Yeah, I know my luck. If I ever went and took like a month-long thing, like on the first week, I'd get deathly ill and spend the whole week just dead.
I actually said that we got really lucky, like, because I eat street food, and I just like,
Yeah.
I don't I don't worry too much about it. And I didn't get sick at all. Like, not even really. Like, sometimes you just get that bit of traveler sickness, but I didn't get that.
Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's good you ate street food, because street food's it's a unique thing.
Yeah.
Everyone should give up that fear, just because that's some real culture right there.
Yeah, exactly. And I think, like, we're always a bit cautious about it. Like, I don't tend to go for the things that look like it's been sitting there for hours and hours on end. But yeah, it's good. And there's like a new thing. I won't take up too much more time, but one of the things that we do in a lot of these countries is like food tours, and a lot of them are street food tours. So you go with somebody that's local that can kind of take you to a bunch of places that are like have good street food and tell you what it is, and kind of help break the cultural kind of wariness that you might have about certain things.
Cool. So Nathan, while we're on break, is you being late a temporary or a permanent thing?
I think I was hoping it was going to be temporary, but it looks like it might be permanent.
Okay.
You know, like I was hotly discussing whether, you know, trying to get not closing, but of course there's only so much the new guy can ask for.
Right. Definitely.
So unfortunately, it's looking like me not being able to make the 6:30 or really the 7 point is the best. You know, hey, I'm not going to be late tomorrow because I've got the day off. But yeah.
Well, we're not playing tomorrow.
Yeah. Well. Yeah. So.
Unfortunately. So can you make?
So thanks for telling
can you
me.
make it at 7 or 7:30?
Like if you want to put it at like 7:50, 7:30. I think 7:30 is the most. I mean, if everyone can do that, you know, that would help me out a lot. But as it stands right now, 7:30 is looking like the number.
Okay.
Which is weird, because I was like, put me on rush. I'll take lunch rush. It's great. I'll do it. That's the hard one. Awesome. Great. Whatever. But I don't want to close. No,
Dwayne said that he could go to 11.
I think that's what he'd said. Yeah.
Isn't he on a different time zone than what we are? So his 11 would be like our 12.
I think he was thinking R11.
Yeah.
R11?
Yeah.
So his 10.
Okay.
Yeah. And that's the problem is he can't go any later than 11, and Steve can't really go any later than 11, right? Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
pretty much.
The hour and a half thing kind of screws me up. But yeah, so and we basically play 4+ hours. You know, we're technically supposed to play 3.5, but we always go at least half an hour over. A lot of times it's close to an hour over. So I feel like the latest we could start would be 7, because otherwise, you know, we're only going to get to play 3.5 hours, and we're either going to be going over, and then Steve and Dwayne are not getting enough sleep, or we just don't feel like we have enough time.
Yeah, you guys start, and I'll try to make it as fast as I possibly can.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, Thursday is like the only day I had no mobility on, which is like, oh yeah, of course, Thursday is the only day. Like, it's out of the discussion. You're stuck on this time slot. And I was like, good. I'm glad that's like the one day I wanted to have talks on. Nope. If we were on Wednesday, awesome. You know what? I got all sorts of leverage on Wednesday, but and Friday, but Thursday, sadly. Tuesday and Thursdays are not my best days anymore, which is inconvenient. But yeah, if you start at 7 and I just try to show up.
Well, but I don't know. I mean, if this is forever, like you being half an hour late every time isn't ideal, to say the least.
Oh yeah, if you think I should quit, then that's fine. Well, we can discuss that.
Yeah, well, I want to talk about this when everybody's here, because, like, you know, it's kind of hard when not everybody's here, because maybe another possibility is maybe we could play on like Wednesday. I don't know what other people have going on, but I would be open to doing a different night if that meant everybody could come.
Yeah, like I happy to be flexible too, as much as I can be. You know, the difficulty that I'm in is that my time zone is so much further ahead than everybody else's that there's certain limitations. Like I can play regularly to like midnight. That's not really a major issue because I realistically I'm going to stay up till then anyways. But once we start getting into 12:30 regularly, 1 o'clock regularly, those would be just
Right.
probably a bit too much.
And midnight for you is 11:30 Eastern.
No,
Or,
10:30.
Or 10:30 Eastern,
10:30 Eastern,
which is basically when we're stopping now, and sometimes even a little later.
And once Lex moves, there's going to be a whole 5.5 hour difference between you guys.
Yeah.
So
It's crazy.
you know, so that's that's kind of the thing. I like it, but at the same time, like if we end up having to move to a different night, that's probably not a big problem. Like depending upon what night it is, but like Wednesday, I think is fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
What I might do is do like a doodle survey thing, so that everybody can check all the days and times that work for them, and we can try to figure it out that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah,
I
because like
think-
my thing is, I'd like to, you know, I'd hate to think somebody had to quit, but
Yeah. I agree.
Currently, I think for 6 or 7 more weeks, my Wednesdays are occupied. But after that, Wednesdays would be fine. If we
I wasn't
moved
expecting
night.
that to be too terribly easy. But yeah, we'll discuss this at a different point.
Yep. Yeah, we'll try to figure out a way everybody can do it.
Yeah, so like 2 months time, Wednesdays would be completely fine.
On too much time, I
But-
won't be in this job. So
But yeah, you're
I'm gonna drop out, go back to school full time.
Well, and your schedule could always change too.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you never know. Especially, I mean, I've worked in restaurants. I know how it is. Somebody quits or something, and they're like suddenly they want
And
you to
like
work
right now, they're
something else.
discussing like I don't want to take up too much further time, but like between 4 and 7 o'clock our time, we maybe have $30 on sales because we're a lunch place.
Right,
And the
right.
owner's like, yeah, let's keep it open because people come. We, on average, 5 to 10 people come in 3 hours total. That's just not viable. So, you know, if they close, yeah, that'll cut my hours. But
But I love D&D more than
yeah,
life.
if maybe I'll get lucky and they'll just back up the closing time 1 hour.
Yeah.
You know.
Or
I
even
mean, this
half
is
an
just-
hour,
yeah.
because then we could do 7 and it would work.
Because officially I get off at 7, but of course it's closing. So
Right. Yep.
luckily I don't actually have to clock out at 7.
Is that how shillelagh is spelled?
I believe so. I believe that's how it comes out of the book.
That definitely doesn't look like shillelagh. It looks like shillelagh.
Yeah, Shillelagh, 5e Pathfinder.
Yeah, that's
Shillelagh
why
fighting.
that's
Yeah.
why I was impressed that he could pronounce it so easily because it doesn't sound like
Exactly how it's
spelled.
pronounced, and
Yeah.
maybe they're not going for Shillelagh.
Shillelagh.
Yep, that's how it is. Shillelagh Club.
Shillelagh.
Shillelagh. Shillelagh, I guess. Not
I'm
Shillelagh.
going to cast that shillelagh spell.
It's a cudgel with a strap.
It gives me a magic club.
It does. A logic club with +7 to hit.
All right, so you guys have fully explored the keep at this point.
Oh.
Do you want to
All
go
right.
back to the
You mean-
ground level?
Oh, you mean up here? Yeah.
Yeah.
This part.
Yeah.
So,
Ground level.
Move our tokens back down.
On the way through the second level, Uthgrim's going to cut off a little bit of the bedding that's there and use it to like sop up some of the blood that's dripping down his torso.
Yeah, do people want heals?
I'm about half right now.
I am.
So I could give
About
each of you one slot 1 cure wounds. If you know what, I'm gonna do it.
I was going to ask, like, I mean, if you think that you should conserve those for other reasons, I would leave that to your judgment because you know the value of those slots
I mean,
better than.
ultimately, casting is not really my #1 priority
Yeah. Okay.
as a moon druid. I mean, it's usable, it's viable.
Mhm.
But you know, each of you, so that'll go to Uthgrim, And that'll go to Thurin. It doesn't really matter.
Nice.
Let's get 11.
So Thurin's looking a hell of a lot better.
Yeah.
So
That's
I am
good.
now out of level 1 and 3 spell slots. 2 level 2s,
Sweet.
though. And
Time
those
for
are
the boss fight.
Yeah. 2 level 2s is where things like Spike Growth and Moonbeam are.
Nice.
Those are pretty useful.
So Nathan, before you got here, I gave everybody a free hint to fully explore the upper levels before you go below ground.
Oh, okay.
Because they only had 2 people. However, I think that's still a good hint because you only have 3 people.
But
Big
look,
bad evil guy is underground. Oh,
look how well we did.
Yeah.
We can take anything.
Not with Tyvl out of level 3 slots. I'm
Yeah.
not as confident.
That wasn't a boss fight though.
Yeah.
How many doors do we still have out here? I can
You
only
have-
see one, but I know there's more.
Well, there
see
are
one here.
2 towers, and yeah, there's a door there, and 2
one
towers yet that you guys haven't explored. There is a tower over here, and a tower over here.
Well, my vote's on just going this way, I guess.
Sure.
Just to clear out this
That'll
side.
work.
Cool.
Let's
That's
do
as
it.
good a reason as any. Snapjaw, maybe you should stay here. Guard the sleeping wizard.
Okay.
Maybe wake that bastard up.
Yeah, okay, that'll work. We moved Uriel into one of the beds.
Yeah. Maybe he went with Mastig and Naivara to do whatever.
Yeah,
they're
that's
doing.
probably better.
Surprise!
All right.
Also, probably the best use of planar ally ever.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I like that. That was an awesome write-up, too.
Deus ex machina.
Man, that's like DM prerogative, though.
All right.
So these stairs here that we're seeing now, those go upwards.
Those go up, and there's a set that goes down. That is
Oh.
how you get down to the dungeon.
Okay.
Don't want to go down yet.
Let's see. S. Room S. There are so many rooms.
Filled with snakes.
Nope.
What? Hang on. Oh, okay. I see. I think I do.
They're actually.
Oh, okay. I'm going to do what I did last time and draw little numbers or letters. So this is R, S, T. Okay, so you guys move through R. Swamp water seeps into this chamber through a crack in the foundation to pool inches deep on the sagging stone floor and fills the air with a cloying, moldy stink. The cultists have laid down a walkway of planks across the floor, so you don't have to walk through all the nastiness.
How kind.
Yeah, and then you go into room S. The puddles in the previous room don't extend into this chamber, but the smell does. The most important feature of this chamber is the staircase that leads down to the caverns beneath the castle. It sits directly below the stairs that lead up to the next level of the tower. And then if you guys go check out room T, this wet and moldy, though not flooded. And as you look in the chamber, you see things scurrying around
Oh, shucks.
that seem very kind of gross.
Are they swamp rats? Somebody get a Star Wars quote in here. I don't know that Shooting swamp rats on something from so far
There
away.
we go. They are giant centipedes.
Oh, fuck.
Deliciously poisonous.
Or are they giant centipedes? I lied. They're not giant centipedes.
Yay.
They are, yeah,
They're
giant centipedes.
They're miniature beholders.
They are giant centipedes. I lied about lying.
Someone get burning hands in here.
So confusing.
I'm so confused. All right,
They
and
look
there's
very-
10 of them.
Fuck.
I
Yeah,
don't want to go
You know what? You're looking fuck right off. Like, this would be the,
I know, right?
this would be the perfect time for him and his burning hands.
You guys can
there. Or a
roll initiative.
fireball.
Or a spike growth.
I like that. I like that idea.
All right, all right.
Initiative. Click your token.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
Such initiative.
oh, forget spike growth, fellas.
Well, it still depends on what they do.
It's not raging yet, so.
All right. And go ahead and put yourselves like actually in the room. Wherever you want to be. I'll kind of move them a little bit.
I guess.
All right, Uthgrim.
Ish.
What does he want to do?
Maybe he would be beside him. Yeah.
If I ready an attack action, will I get both attacks? When
No,
they come
just
in range?
one.
I'll just get one attack.
Yeah.
So on that basis, he will just step over here, hoping that somebody will cover his flank and attack the nearest one. He's not raging. He's just going to attack.
Or do you mean like your multi-attack?
Yeah, my multi-attack.
I am not 100% sure, but I think you would get that, but you wouldn't get like if you're using two weapons or your shield bash.
Yeah, no, he
whatever.
wouldn't be intending to shield. Yeah, that's a fair point. No, he would just be using, I guess, the attack action, which for him
Yeah.
involves two separate attacks.
Yeah,
with
I'm
his
not
sword.
100% sure on that because it's a reaction, but for tonight, we'll say you would.
Okay, so what he'll do is he'll call back to those and say, "Hold the door," and then he'll just get ready. And as soon as one comes within range, he will attack it with all of his
Okay.
not so fury.
Not raging yet.
No, I gotta maybe keep those in the tank.
Trying to get them actually in the squares. Okay. Giant centipedes.
This could be bad.
Yeah, they have like 8 attacks, so I'm joking.
That would be horrible.
Well, they have centipedes. They're centipedes, so they get 10.
Yeah, right? They have 100 attacks.
Or,
That
yeah.
is a 7 versus Thurin.
Nope.
Or actually, because he's within range now, I guess I can take my attack.
Yes, you can.
Okay. 24
That's a hit.
versus AC for 5 damage.
You kill it.
Oh, okay. I don't need my second attack then.
Well then.
Yeah, they're pretty squishy.
I mean, they are bugs after all.
Yeah, I probably should have been more lawyerish in my my contingency of my readied action, but Uthgrim's not a lawyer, so that's it.
Waited until 2 of them were within range.
Well, it had occurred to me that like wait until multiple are within range or something like that, but that's just silly.
I suspect that you only get one because it's a reaction, but
Yeah.
I don't want to
Well-
penalize you and then be wrong. So I'd rather err on the side of giving you too much.
Well, there you go. You gave me too much, and it was the
Didn't
same as
matter.
if you gave me the other. So there we go.
All right. So I'm just going to get him out of here. Let's see. They are on 16 if I delete them. Okay. This guy runs over here and is going to attack Thurin. They like you, Thurin. 6. Not going to do it.
And this one is the initiative holder.
Yep.
And this one's going to come up and attack Thurin.
He who holds the initiative.
20
That hits.
for... Oh, that's not too much damage. 6 piercing.
So 20.
This one attacks Uthgrim.
All right, give me 1 sec.
15 is miss. This one attacks Uthgrim. Oh!
You rolled more crits this week than you have in the whole campaign.
Yeah.
8 damage.
Christ. Maybe
It bit you in a very sensitive spot that somehow wasn't covered by your armor.
Fucking bugs.